The following sports program is a production of the Instructional Media Department of the Aliquippa School District. Aliquippa versus Center, September 9th, 1983.
We'll go back to receive. They'll defend the goal to our right as we look down from the 50. Back deep for the Quips is Marcus Henderson. Center now coming out of their offensive huddle on the far side, and they're getting set to kick. Booting for center will be Jim Sheets. So center will kick left to right as we describe the action to you on your radio dial tonight, and we welcome you. Those of you who have tried to get us on Center Video Cable Channel 2 and the Metro Data channel, it is not activated tonight. It will not be activated until next week due to the Bell telephone strike a couple of weeks ago. We were not able to get the activation ordered. So it will be another week before we bring you the games on Center Video in a simulcast fashion. Line drive, kick by Sheets, taken by one of the up men for Aliquippa to the 25, 30, cut to the far side and down at the 34-yard line. Running the ball back for the Aliquippa Quips that time was Darrell Rivas. So it's first down and 10. Quips with the football. They'll start it out offensively. And let's take a look at them up front. Marcus Henderson will be a split end. The left tackle, Don Staley. Left guard, Joe David. Center, Sean Hughes. Right guard, Don Lutz. Right tackle, Danny Santia. And the tight end will be Paul Royba. In the backfield, they'll have Victor Lay at quarterback. Raphael Abercrombie at the tailback spot. Pete Riggins at fullback. And the wingback will be Darrell Patrick. Patrick will go out to the far side. He'll be the slot man to the right. Henderson is the wideout. I formation. Handing off is Lay. Hands off straight up the middle. Raphael Abercrombie with a hole you would not believe. All the way into center territory down to the 39-yard line. Raphael Abercrombie with a burst of speed from the 34 to the 39 on the other side of the field.
That was just a dog play straight ahead. The hole opened up and Abercrombie went through it like a jet.
30-yard run by Raphael Abercrombie for the Aliquippa Quips. Now, Lay coming up to the line of scrimmage. Raphael Abercrombie again gets the pitch. This time he fumbles the football. Center has it back. The center Trojans have come up with the football. Picking it up is Tim McCauley, the defensive left end. And McCauley found the miscue, and the Trojans right away have the ball back.
Offensive drive of their own, and that would be to the benefit of their football team.
First down and 10.
Aliquippa looked devastating on that first play.
Sure did. But just a mistake will stop you. We'll set the center lineup for you in just a moment. The quarterback, we'll remind you, is Michael Vlasic. Now, whistles blow. Referee is pointing at the clock right now. Evidently, there is some sort of a problem. They want the clock to wind, and now they're getting it. In the lineup on first down. The fullback, Danny Young, and the tailback, Don Lucci. Here comes Vlasic. Stutter step in the backfield, tries to pitch out to Thad Powell, and he was caught for a loss. Coming in to make the stop was Raphael Abercrombie of the Aliquippa Quips. There will be a loss of 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 15. Now it's the Trojans with the offense. Here's the handoff. The fullback will get the ball this time. That is Don Lucci, the tailback, I should say. And Lucci, again, stopped in the backfield. Another loss of 2. Paul Royba coming up to make the stop for the Aliquippa Quips. He's the left line. Powell is going out wide to the left side. Here's Vlasic back to pass. Looking downfield. Strong rush. He'll be dumped in the backfield. Coming up with the stop for the Aliquippa Quips was Dan Santia. Number 75, the fourth down and about 30 yards to go. Getting set to boot for the Trojans is Sean Smiley. Perfect snap, not much of a rush. Punts it high, he squibbed it off the right side. It'll bounce at the 38-yard line and take a center roll to the 42, where it will be first down and 10 for the... Aliquippa has only run 3 plays, however, 2 of which were fumbles recovered by the Trojans. Here's a handoff. First man through gets the football and a big hole for Danny Young. Danny Young at the 40, 45, 50, and dropped in Aliquippa territory at the 48.5-yard line. Up to make the stop for Aliquippa was Kevin Johnson. Aliquippa's 48. Vlasic at quarterback. Pitch back into the backfield it goes. The ball carrier this time is Thad Powell trying to sneak up the middle. Couldn't find any. Vlasic getting set to take snap out of the pro eye. Play action fake. Vlasic rolls right. Fires downfield.
Second. That should be second now. That's lost it.
All right, Randy. Right back in time as we set the ball. It'll be second down and about 30 yards to go again for the Center Trojans. And again, the ball carrier will be Thad Powell trying to run a left sweep. And still do. Second down and long. Vlasic back to pass. Looking to set the screen on the far side. Does so in the middle. It is caught. However, there will be hardly any yardage gained at all. Making the catch that time was Sean Smiley for center. He moves the ball up to the 30-yard line, and that's as far as the backfield. Vlasic, pitch back. Now they're going to quick kick. Smiley boots it far. And it's a smart move. It'll bounce at the 35, down to the 30, 25, 22-yard line, and center downs it there. So give it back to Aliquippa and put them deep in their territory. That's exactly what the philosophy is, and it paid off. First down and 10, 22-yard line, slot right formation. Victor Lay turns, fakes the handoff, now swings around the left side. Unable to find any running room, gets back to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle for center was Danny Young. Him tonight. Paul Royba, the tight end, will now come out wide to the left side. Marcus Henderson is flagged wide right. Slot right formation. The slot man will take the counter play. That is Darrell Patrick taking the handoff from Lay and trying to go on the counter on the crossbuck, but unable to find any center nothing. Patrick and Henderson split wide right. Eye backs. Victor Lay is the quarterback. Play action fake. Now looks downfield and fires. Has a man. Henderson a little bit too high, but Henderson did have his mitts on the ball at the 35-yard line as he slanted in. He was at Rivas gets a good snap. Strong rush by the Trojans. He gets it away. It is taken by Thad Powell at the 50-yard line, and he falls forward to the 47. Back quick, Brad. Back quick. Offense stinks. Once again, back live at Aliquippa. It's the Quips now. 45. Out wide left is Rich Billingsley. Eye strong to the right side in the backfield. Vlasic stumbles and falls as he hands off. The give was supposed to go to Danny Young. He did get the football, but they lost yardage. Give him a loss of 1. Third down and 9 with a miscue in the backfield. .202 to go.
You know, Chris, when this game started and Aliquippa took the ball, it looked like they were going to score at will. First 2 times they got the ball, and now the game looks like it's switched completely the other way.
Third down, 9 yards to go. Minute 44 to go. Now they've got a T backfield. Vlasic, play action fake, looks to throw. Pass is tipped and incomplete on the far side of the field. Intended for Billingsley, who button hooked 10 yards down. Was not able to come back for the football, and Vlasic had the pass tipped by somebody who was rushing in from the quit. Good snap for center. Now the punt is partially blocked. The punt by Ron Winkle partially blocked. It'll take a skip over to the near sideline. Will be the slot man. Also to the right, Royba, the tight end, flanks out about 10 yards from the formation to the left. Lay, pitch back in the backfield. Raphael Abercrombie at the 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line and dragged down by the collar. On the tackle that time for center was linebacker Ron Rebar. Rebar had to come from behind Abercrombie.
Gets the ball. He just liable to go anytime he wants. He's really fast.
At 45-yard line. Darrell Patrick and Marcus Henderson out wide to the left side. Royba tight right. Eye backs. Abercrombie, the tail, gets the handoff. He's ahead for 3 to the 48-yard line, straight up the middle. In on the tackle for center was Jim Sheets. Sheets, the defensive end. He was looking for offense.
Center didn't start scoring until midway in the third quarter last week, so maybe that's what they're waiting for again, their second half team.
Now the handoff goes up the middle. Fumble on the play. The Quips are going to cough it up again. Center has the ball back. Center has the ball back. Aliquippa trying to run up the middle. Ball carrier that time. No score in Ambridge. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hmm. 66 offensive yards so far. Center has 3 fumbles. Center just turning it over on punts, having to give it back. First down and 10. Vlasic back to pass, has the ball, and he will be dropped in the backfield. Penalty flag was thrown way before Vlasic was sacked. Right side. Eye backs. Vlasic is the quarterback, and now Powell goes in motion from left to right. Vlasic drops back. Again, a strong rush. Santia is going to chase him down. Vlasic rolling deep, fires downfield. It is incomplete at the 35-yard line on the far side. Really, no receiver was anywhere near the football. Vlasic tossed it in an effort to get rid of it. Right. Again, an eye backfield. Powell, the flanker, will run to the left in motion, or the right in motion. Downfield, Vlasic underthrows the intended receiver, Powell, at the stick at the 45-yard line, so the ball thrown low, incomplete. Good coverage on the play by the Quips that time. In there into the defensive backfield, Darrell Patrick, and also back there was Darrell Banks.
Center sent three receivers out that time, Chris, and Aliquippa had about 5 defensive players.
Fourth down and 16. And Center has to punt again. Ron Winkle in punt formation at the 25. He's going to take his time again. This time gets a better punt away, untouched. Darrell Patrick takes it at the 30. Dashes to the near side, 35. And up to the 37-yard line. Darrell Patrick cornered that time by Jeff Sowers of Center. And it's first down and 10. Aliquippa at their own 37-yard line with 11:21 to go in the second quarter of play. We still have no score, but we do have a penalty flag down on the field at the 50. He's broken 2, but he fumbled one of those.
He's gotten in the secondary.
He still can't get it.
Here is Lay in the backfield. Has to hand off to Abercrombie as he is being collared at the 20, 25, up to the 29-yard line. Victor Lay was circled by nothing but Center Trojans. Jeff Sowers was in there hugging him, and he got a shovel pass off to Abercrombie, who was flanking him. Henderson and Patrick to the left as wideouts. Abercrombie sweeping to the left through the line. And this time moves it ahead about a yard to the 30. So it'll be third down and 4. Tim McCauley in on the stop for the Center Trojans. We're at the 10-minute mark of the second period of play. Center nothing and the Quips nothing here at Ashman Stadium. Wing left formation. Pitch goes to Abercrombie at the 30, up to the 35, 40, cuts to the near side, 45, 50, 45, 40 in Center territory at the 30, gets a block from Henderson to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. A 70-yard touchdown run by Raphael Abercrombie, and the Quips are on the board. They're the first to score tonight, and they lead 6-0.
Had a chance down around the 20-yard line, but then Abercrombie shifted over, headed for the middle, and he had a blocker in front of him, and that was all that he went in on the list. Beautiful.
Getting set for the extra point attempt is Ricky Dawkins. The holder will be Chris LaSala.
That's great, man.
Rich DePetris snaps the ball. The kick is up. The kick is perfect. Penalty flag down on the extra point play. With 9:41 remaining in the second period, the score, Aliquippa 7. 139.
Just a matter of time, you break it.
They declined it. This should be on a kickoff. Aliquippa will kick from left to right. 7-0 Quips. Thad Powell is down at the 2-yard line, getting set to receive. Here is Dawkins approaching the ball. Kicks it high and away. Powell chases the ball into the end zone, and it's all the way through the uprights and over the wall behind. I'll give him at least 1 point for that. Probably. Rich Billingsley out wide to the left side. Eye strong to the right in center's backfield. Handoff goes to the fullback up the middle to the 25 and up to the 26-yard line is Don Lucci. Lucci found some hard ground there for 5 yards. Couldn't find anything else as he got to the 26. Give him a gain. And Billingsley out split left. Eye strong to the right side. Vlasic runs back, hands off. Second man is Thad Powell, 25-30, 35-40, near side to the 43-yard line. Thad Powell with a marvelous run. Finally brought down by Marcus Henderson and Paul Royba. But Thad Powell got some good yardage there, and he moved the ball ahead to the 43-yard line. It's first down and 10. Again, Billingsley split left. Eye strong to the right side. Vlasic turns, hands off. Ball carrier this time will be Lucci. Just power run straight ahead up over the middle to the 46-yard line as Lucci moves it ahead. In on the stop that splits out wide to the right side. Billingsley to the left. Split backs in the backfield behind Mike Vlasic. Turns, hands, quick counter trap play with the ball. Danny Young, the fullback, spinning as he gets into Quip territory. He's brought down at the 46-yard line, and it looks like a center first down. Again, Billingsley comes to the left side. Eye backfield, strong right. Vlasic fumbles the snap of the football. The Quips have the ball back. Aliquippa has come back up with the football. With the recovery is Dante Petrella. So Aliquippa takes over first down and 10. With a break in the action, the Quips leading 7-0. 7:36 to go in the second quarter. Let's take you live to Ambridge for an update from Randy Buckwalter.
Jimmy, get the play.
Keith Fisher, 10-yard run.
There's another case in point, Chris. Center real good on that series. They fumbled and stopped their own selves.
Here's Lay, back to pass. Fires out to the left side. It is incomplete. Referees say Marcus Henderson go to the left again, but it'll be a tight wing to the right side, and that is Patrick. Now the pitch. Here's Abercrombie at the 45 up to the 47-yard line, swinging around the right side. On the tackle for center was C.B. Fry. And also in there for the Trojans on the stop, Rich George. Henderson is split to the right side. The backs, Darrell Rivas and Raphael Abercrombie. Lay back to pass. Unloads the bomb. Has Henderson. Oh! In his fingertips at the 15-yard line and incomplete. Marcus Henderson trying to catch the ball over his shoulder. Had the pigskin in his fingertips. Now the Quips in punt formation, booting for Aliquippa Darrell Rivas. And back to catch it for center at the 25-yard line is Donald Lucci, but he can't find any running room. He's hit at the 25, driven back to the 19. Ambridge 7-0 over Beaver Falls, just across the drink from us.
No, I don't think so, Don, because they're playing those linebackers.
Eye strong to the right side. Vlasic turns and hands, has a man through the line. That, of course, is Don Lucci again.
Lucci's beside himself because he was in the open and slipped and fell down.
But he gained 6 on the carry that time, Ed, and moved the ball. Billingsley comes out wide left again. Otherwise, a tight formation with his eye strong to the right side of the backfield. Vlasic turns and hands, gives off Thad Powell. Coming in the near side, 25-30 up to the 33-yard line. Good running by Thad Powell that time. In on the stop for Aliquippa, Marcus Henderson, and also Tim Taylor, who had to come off of the safety position to...
Thad Powell gets clear, he's gone.
5 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Clock winds. Second period of play. Aliquippa 7, Center nothing. Here's Lucci again, up the middle to the 35, spins, cuts to the far side of the 38, up to the 39, and is brought down from behind by the linebacker Paul Royba. Also in on the stop, Raphael Abercrombie.
Double duty in there.
He's a tough one. He had a great ball game against Churchill in the playoffs last year, one I'll never forget. Had a couple of great ball games last year, to be precise. Lucci again gets the carry for center, this time off of right tackle. Moves ahead to the 41-yard line. It is 3rd and 3. Center with the ball. Vlasic hands off. Flags fly everywhere, and there's some illegal movement, I believe. Illegal procedures will be the call against the center.
Watch him pitch and pass. Watch him pitch and pass if he's over.
With all that height advantage, I'd be throwing him a 5 or 6 yards and see what he can do.
And Billingsley splits to the right side. Slot right formation. Eye backs. Vlasic at quarterback. Takes the snap. Rolls to the right. Now dropping straight back again. Sets a screen to the near side. Incomplete, as he had to dump it off quick to Rich George, the intended receiver, who serves as the lose yardage. Santia in there on the coverage. Low snap, strong rush. It's up. May have been partially blocked. Abercrombie will take the punt at the 41-yard line and fall flat on his face with it. Or Darrell Patrick that time. Darrell Patrick. Give it back right after this spot, Brad. Stop it in the middle of the cart.
Come on, Vic. Come on, Vic. Come on.
Back live at Aliquippa. Vic Lay rolling right. Throws downfield. Has a man. Complete. Darrell Patrick at the 48-yard line. In on the coverage for center that time, but about a step wide left. Slot man also to the left. Darrell Patrick. Eye backfield. Lay rolling left. Looking downfield. Fires. He has Henderson at the stick. Another first down at the 35. And he is bumped down at the 33-yard line. On the tackle that time for the center Trojans was Don Moretti. But again, Henderson coming up, and the Quips running the 2-minute offense about a minute early here and rolling the ball downfield. First down and 10 at the center, 34. 2:36 to go. Clock rolling. 7-0 Aliquippa. Quips would like nothing better than to get another touchdown on the board before the halftime locker room. Henderson and Patrick are split wide to the right side, and now the Trojans have called a timeout. Patrick in the slot right. Henderson is the wideout. Eye backs. Vic Lay dropping back, rolling right, throws downfield, has Henderson. It is incomplete. Again, Henderson running the flag pattern down the near sideline, had the ball at his fingertips at the 5-yard line, but again, he does not haul in the football at the center 34. Eye backs. Lay turns, hands. Abercrombie gets the football as he rolls to the 31-yard line. And that time, Abercrombie is stacked up there by Doug Hauser. Comes out wide to the right. Patrick in the slot also is a wideout. Abercrombie dots the I. Rivas in the backfield with him. Lay, the quarterback, now he'll run. Can't find a receiver. Goes to the 10, 20, down to the 15, the 10, inside the 10 to the 6-yard line, and he fumbled the football. Vic Lay fumbled the football. The Trojans have the ball back.
He tried to get that extra yard, Chris. The ball was thrown out. Quick stopped himself.
The recovery by 4 for the Quips, and they have been costly, especially this one. Now on first down and 10, penalty flags fly as Vlasic hands off up the middle. Offsides, Aliquippa. But you got to hang on at the same time. That's something he did not do.
That's right. He got tackled and tried for that extra yard. The end result was he fumbled the ball. Now center has it.
Billingsley split to the left side. Split backs behind Velasic. Handoff up the middle. No running room at all. The ball carrier, I believe, is Powell, but we could not even see his number as he went through the line. It was. With Eddie Sabolik back live at Ashman Stadium. It's 7-0. Quips on top. Over at Rubenstein Stadium tonight, it's 7-7. Beaver Falls and Ambridge doing battle. It sounds like a good one over there. Billingsley split left. Eye back, strong to the right side. Handoff will go. Second man through. Gets the football. That's Don Lucci, the tailback, spinning through the line as he crossed to the right. And he gains a couple. Possibly putting in a couple of plays here now. Billingsley split wide to the left side. Vlasic. Play action fake. Stands in the pocket of the 5. Passes downfield. It is complete. On the far side of the field, Richard George. And now we have another penalty flag downfield, evidently. We go for station identification. We'll catch it right after this play. Coming out wide to the left side, Ron Rebar, who's in as a wideout. Second play of the game for him. Billingsley to the right. Play action fake. Vlasic rolling in the end zone. Has to throw the ball. Throws it out to the left side. Incomplete. No flag on the play. They're going to say Vlasic got away with dumping it off. Let's see what they do here. Winkle 2 yards away from the end line. Strong rush. Penalty flags flying everywhere. That's a tough break because they had Winkle just 2 yards away from the end line in the end zone. 39 seconds left in the first half. Illegal procedures will be the call against Center, so a surprising turn of events. What Center does. Winkle has only about 5 yards to clear. Here's a strong rush. The punt partially blocked. Patrick picks it up at the 30-yard line with 34 seconds remaining. Cuts to the near side, back to the far. Spins and weaves to the 25 and down at the 23-yard line where he is brought down. In on the tackle, C.B. Fry for Center, but they've already called the plays. Victor Lay brings the team up to the line. Pro set offense. Lay turns left and right. Now fires downfield. Incomplete. Henderson, the intended receiver, on the slant in at the 10-yard line, but the ball thrown too far in front of him. Ball sitting at the center 23. Patrick and Henderson are wide to the right side. Play action fake. Lay back to throw. Has a man. Henderson tipped out of his hands. Incomplete. Covering on the play that time for Center was John Sopko, and also over there moves down to the 17-second mark. The Quips will try it again. 3rd down and 10. Henderson and Patrick to the right side. Fumble on the play. Penalty flag down. Victor Lay fumbled the snap of the ball, but a penalty flag was down. But anything can happen in that ball game, it seems. Here's Lay dropping back, throwing. No, he's not going to be able to get it off. He is dumped in the backfield at the 36-yard line. On the stop for Center, Doug Hauser. Give him credit on the sack. And now that's the way it's supposed to be. At the Crow Club, right? Here's Vic Lay, back to pass, sets the bomb down in the corner, left side. Patrick, the intended receiver. It is incomplete and out of bounds. 1 second remaining in the first half of play. Center will have the ball now. One second remaining. Center has a chance to get a play off. 1st and 10 at the 35. Velasic takes the snap. He's going to run forward. And that's as far as he's able to go for about a 4-yard gain. So we are at halftime. At the half, the score now. Aliquippa 7, Center nothing. Let's pause for 2 minutes for the Beaver Valley Sports Boosters. We'll be back with a quick recap, and we'll swing you over to Rubenstein to see what the Bridgers and the Tigers are up to right after these words.
Second quarter.
Long walk up that hill, too.
Oh, yeah.
Thad Powell. Thad Powell is back deep to receive the second half kickoff as the Quips are getting set to boot. Ricky Dawkins will do the kicking for Aliquippa. Flanking Powell down there at about the 10-yard line are Don Lucci and Mike Eparisi. Here's the kick taken by Lucci at the 9. Runs straight ahead to the 15, 20, cuts far side to the 23-yard line.
28-12.
So, split end is Rich Billingsley. We'll check the backfield for you in a moment. Mike Vlasic is the quarterback, we can tell you that. Here's the handoff. The tailback is Lucci. Hits the middle of the line. Can't find running room, so sprints out around the right side for a gain of about 3 on the carry. Put the ball down at the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. The center backfield looks like this. Mike Vlasic is the quarterback. The fullback, Danny Young, and the tailback, Don Lucci. The flanker, by the way, is either Thad Powell or Ron Rebar. They've been using Powell most of the evening. Defensively for Aliquippa, the left end, Pete Riggins, left tackle, Danny Santia, the middle guard, Raphael Abercrombie, the right tackle, Dante Petrella, and the right end, Kevin Johnson. We'll check the linebackers and the backs in a moment. High backfield, strong to the right side. Unbalanced line for center. Fumble on the play as Vlasic handed off. The Quips will come up with a football. Aliquippa comes up with a football. The recovery that time made by Darrell Rivas. Ball 5-yard line in center territory.
That's a mistake that center can't afford to be making.
There is an injury timeout on the field. Right after this.
I think it's Canada. I like power better. That side scares me sometimes.
Once again, we are back at Aliquippa. The injured ball player was Don Lucci. Evidently some sort of shoulder injury, but he is up on his feet, back over on the sidelines, and appears to be okay. So he's just kind of walking around. 11:16 to go in the 3rd period as we football on a run. Darrell Rivas recovered for the Quips. Off balance line, strong to the right side for Aliquippa. The handoff will go to Abercrombie. Finds running room, 25-20. Spins over to the right side and is down at the 16-yard line. 9, Abercrombie on a run. 16.5-yard line is where the ball is spotted. In center territory, Quips with the ball. Rivas and Abercrombie are in the eye. Henderson brings it strong to the left side. Handoff, Abercrombie first down to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 6-yard line, and that's where he's tripped up. Raphael Abercrombie finally brought down from behind. Tight to the formation. Pete Riggins, tight end to the left side. Strong left. Handoff, Abercrombie diving through over the 5 and down to the 2-yard line. Raphael Abercrombie, really that time, Eddie, was riding the blocker in front of him, left tackle Dom Stalla.
That's right, he got up on top of the
Back of Dom Stalla, and he rode him down the field for another 5-yard gain. It is 2nd down and goal from the 1. Tight formation. Quips, handoff, Abercrombie dives in, touchdown, but Abercrombie, I believe, moved, so we're going to have an illegal motion call against Aliquippa.
What the hell's going on?
one count too quick.
All right, hey, Jimmy, you're going to be play right now.
Illegal motion is the call. That moves the ball back to the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 6. Strong to the right side. Lay turns, pitches. It is Abercrombie again, trying to sweep the right side this time. He ducks into the line and is tackled at the 4. So give Abercrombie a gain of about 2. On the stop that time for the center Trojans. To the left side. Royva to the right in the double tight end offense. Strong to the left. Lay takes the snap. We've got some movement along the line of scrimmage, so there will be more penalty flags and more whistles. And a stoppage of play with 8:49 to go. And it appears again against the Quips. Illegal procedures will be the call. That'll cost him another 5 yards, and it will bring up 3rd down and goal from the 9, I believe. Put the ball just inside the 10. Just inside the 10. And they've got to go practically 10 yards to get the touchdown. No chance of a first down here because it is 3rd and goal. Again, they'll keep the double tight end formation on the field. This time is strong to the right side with Rivas and Abercrombie. Play action fake. Has a man. Touchdown, Aliquippa. Victor Lay. Play action fake to Abercrombie. Everybody thought he was going to get the ball. They lulled center to sleep. Pete Riggins was on a down and out pattern at the goal line, and he made a catch right at the shoelaces and hauled it in. As he fell down, he rolled into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Quips are up 13-0 as we are getting set for the extra point kick from Ricky Dawkins. Chris LaSalle, 37 left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. LaSalle puts it down. The kick by Dawkins is blocked by Setter. So the score will remain 13-0 Aliquippa with 8:37 remaining in the third period of play. Chris Shovlin with Eddie Sobolik in the play-by-play story tonight at Aliquippa. Now let's turn you over to another chapter as the Bridgers are taking on the Beaver Falls Tigers in Ambridge. Here is Randy Buckwalter. Tonight. Coaches over there, Eddie, were saying that Chris LaSalle could not get the hold down on the football, on the snap, could not control the snap. And that was the problem with having the extra point kick blocked. Here's Dawkins, a high boot. It won't go too deep. It'll be taken at the 11-yard line by Setter. And Don Moretti coming to the near side. Moretti at the 20, 25, up to the 28-yard line where it's first down and 10. The Center Trojans, they trail by 13. Mike Velasic, quarterback of the Center Trojans, coming back into the huddle now, bringing some new plays in from the bench of Coach Nick Houston. That's the eye. Here's Vlasic turning, handing. Powell with running room 30, 35, dragging people behind him all the way to the 38-yard line. Ron Rebar is the flanker out wide to the right side. Billingsley split out to the left. Split backs. Vlasic turns, hands off. Ball carrier this time for Center will be Danny Young. Slanting through the line to the left side and brought down at the 39-yard line. Obviously trying to set up some passing. Rebar, the wingman to the right. Vlasic rolls right on the option. He's going to hold on at the 40, 45. Cuts downfield to the 50-yard line on the far side of play. On the stop that time, Paul Royba and Pete Riggins chasing Mike Velasic down from behind. Very close to the first down, maybe shy by about a half a yard. Referees.
Center should be doing more of that. Short pass somewhere along the line.
The officials, Eddie, are bringing the chains out onto the field. They're saying Vlasic just missed it by about 6, 7, 8 inches somewhere in there. Move up to that line at the 48.5. Billingsley, wide left. Eye backfield, strong to the right side. Vlasic, long count. Now he'll take the snap, roll up over the middle. Penalty flags flying. I believe somebody on the center side moved before the snap of the football. I thought Vlasic. Rich Billingsley splitting out wide to the left side again. Wing right. Vlasic running the option again. This time to the 45. Is bumped down hard by Marcus Henderson at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Second down and 8. But the quarterback, Mike Velasic, took a nice pop. 13-0, Aliquippa on top. Wing right, split out to the left side. Velasic running down the line, hands off, first man through, gets the football. And I believe it is Thad Powell again, and he is going to be rodeoed down, and we've got penalty flags flying everywhere. Something tells me we're going to see some unnecessary roughness called. One of the Quips is injured and down on the field on the far side. Penalty. All right, Randy, sounds like you've got a good one over there tonight. Last check. It is first and 10. Center football. Vlasic at quarterback. Turns, hands. Thad Powell, the ball carrier. He is buried in the backfield at the 31-yard line. Raphael Abercrombie. Second down and 14. A loss of 4 on the play. Clock runs 5:12 to go. Third quarter, 13-0 Quips. Billingsley and Powell are wide to the right side. I backfield. Vlasic drops back into the pocket, has good protection, can't find anybody to throw to, tries to take off upfield, and he is sacked in the backfield. In on the tackle for the Quips, Dante Petrella. Give him credit for the sack, helping him out and making sure the QB was and 17. Split outs are double to the right side. Vlasic again back to pass. Good protection. Downfield has a man. Oh, in and out of the hands of Thad Powell. Wide open inside the 10-yard line. Powell turned around to get the ball and forgot to hold on when he turned around to run for the goal line. On 4th down and long, center will keep the offense on the field. They'll try that again. Eparisi is out wide. Now the pass downfield. This time Powell, no, he drops the football. He drops the football. He had the ball, bobbled it for 3 or 4 steps as he was being banged by the Quips defensive backfield. He ended up dropping the ball. It was picked up by one of the Quips, but to no avail. They're going to call it incomplete because it did hit the ground. It was never controlled at all.
And they came right back with the same play when he was out there.
Place here. We don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
4:11 to go. Quips with the ball back. Henderson and Patrick split out to the right. Lay down. He's going to throw. He has Patrick at the 45 right at the center of the field, the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Aliquippa. Touchdown, Aliquippa. A 67-yard touchdown pass by Victor Lay to Darrell Patrick. He caught it at the 45-yard line, darted down the middle of the field, cut to the left side, skipped past the intended tacklers, and he got into the end zone at the last possible second.
They would score from any part of the field. They're that fast and that quick. Jason Funk was right there. He took the ball right down in the middle of center defense and got hit once.
And Henderson is split to the right side. Now, delay of game called against the Quips. They took too much time in trying to decide to... Oh, yeah. All right, here's Vic Lay dropping back to pass. Looks into the end zone. It is tipped. Lay still has the ball. It was almost tipped out of his hand. He tried to run it through. They yanked his helmet off in the process, and they downed him at the 5-yard line, so it won't go. Victor Lay lost his helmet in the crunch.
He was going to throw that ball 3 times. Never did.
They were swatting at it, and I thought really doesn't matter if it's intercepted. It just goes for naught. You might as yeah, he's tough. He's a tough one.
What is it, senior and junior? We don't have any. But he gets out there, he's going to be hard to catch.
He's a junior, Eddie. He's a junior.
He's tall and he can pick him up and lay him down with long strides.
Ricky Dawkins set to kick it away for the Quips. Back deep to receive for center Thad Powell.
Hey, Jimmy, tell Mike what's going on real quick.
Here comes Dawkins' kick. Kicks it left to right again. This one is a deep one all the way to the goal line. Powell fumbles it. Has to recover in the end zone. And touchback is called. It is a touchback. What had happened here, Thad Powell had to run backwards and try to field the ball. He did so and his momentum carried him into the end zone. I believe that's the referees, the way they're looking at it right now. But there is a discussion on the field. I think the referee who was on the play is saying that Powell's momentum carried him into the end zone even though he bobbled the ball. They're going to give him a touchback, and that's the proper call as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Folks up here are screaming for safeties. Slot man with him is Powell. Split backs behind Mike Vlasic. Dropping back to pass now. Looking downfield, has a man. It is complete to Powell. Or incomplete, I'm sorry. Powell did not have it. Incomplete to Powell. Covering center, coming up to the line again. Billingsley out wide right. A tight slot man is Powell. Vlasic dropping back, looking for a quick pass, can't find one. Strong rush, good blocking. Mike rolls to the right, fires downfield. It is incomplete. intended. Downfield for centers, Rich Lipscomb. And Powell was down there also. To the right side. Dotting the I is Don Lucci. Dropping back, Velasic fires downfield over the middle. In and out of the hands of one of the deep backs. Covering on the play for Aliquippa, the safety, Tim Taylor. Had the ball in his hands. Billingsley popped him and it popped loose. Incomplete, they're going to call it. Winkle has gotten most of his punts away tonight, but he has been slow in doing so. Perfect snap. He'll take his time again. They almost get in there. Here's the catch fielded by Darrell Patrick at the 45. Cuts to the far side, ducks a couple of tackles, still up on his feet, knocked backwards to the 47, and he's down there. Same.
Should be there. Should be wide open. Good block. Good block. Pete can stay with him. No, he just hit him. He didn't drive him out.
Last glance, we'll head back over there pretty soon because Bridgers were edging in on him again. Right here, it's 19-0. Aliquippa on top as Abercrombie finds the first down and about a yard more to the 37-yard line. Raphael Abercrombie running off the left side that time and on the stop. 16 carries for Raphael Abercrombie, 182 yards according to the super stats that Mike Young is keeping. Now here's Lay rolling to the right. Now he's going to cut upfield 40, 35, 30-yard line and driven out of bounds at the 25 by Ron Rebar. And Lay was run into the Cyclone fence on the near side. Nice gain on the play by Victor Lay, but maybe a little shaken up there. He's caught in the fence down there. Marcus Henderson out wide to the left side. Darrell Patrick in the slot, tight to the right. Riggins and Abercrombie in the backfield behind Lay, and we've got movement on the line. So there will be penalty flags. Riggins, the fullback. Abercrombie, the tailback behind Victor Lay. Lay rolling to the left side. Evades the rush. Pass downfield. Darrell Patrick at the 25. Cuts and button hooks to the 20. Now to the 15. Spins and weaves. Breaks the tackle to the 10-yard line. Darrell Patrick down at the 8-yard line. Finally by center. But Patrick with some dazzling running. A great run by Darrell Patrick. Finally collared by centers John Sopko. Now the Quips come up to the line. It is first and goal from the 9. Victor Lay, unbalanced line, strong to the right or the left side. Abercrombie, he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Abercrombie looked like a little bumper car at the amusement park. He went right through the line, and he was hit by almost everybody in that ball club, and they couldn't touch him enough to bring him down. And Raphael scores from 9 yards out. The Quips lead in the ball. And keeping the offense on the field to try to go for the 2-point conversion again. Eye strong to the left side. Here's a reverse. The carry by Henderson is in there for the 2-point conversion. A good play by the Quips. So, with a minute 42 remaining in the third period, Aliquippa increases its lead. It is now the Quips 27, the Center Trojans nothing. We'll be back in a minute. This game stinks.
What's late? What's late? Sophomore, junior, junior. Abercrombie sophomore.
Take snaps, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
All right, Brad, and we have a kickoff from the Quips. Dawkins boots it downfield and gets it to Thad Powell. Powell from left to right trying to... It is first down and 10. Center with the football at its own 20. We are approaching the fourth period. Here it is 27-0. Aliquippa on top. Vlasic back to pass for center. Rolls to the left now. Can't find anybody. He's going to be dumped in the backfield at the 12-yard line. the linebacker, or check that, the right defensive end, Kevin. 50 seconds to go in period number 3. It's Aliquippa 27. Young, Powell, and Lucci in the backfield behind quarterback Mike Velasic. Now, here's Lucci trying to go around the right end. Can't find any room, cuts back to the 12. He's back to the line of scrimmage. Take a minute timeout. Let the clock. Mike, you have a score sheet with you? Once again, we're back live, but actually the right side this time. Young, Powell, and Lucci in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Powell, the ball carrier, trying to sweep the left. And Powell moving it ahead to about the 19. That's a gain. Ron Winkle is set to punt, standing at his 5. Low snap. It'll bounce into his hands. He's going to get it away. Not a long kick at all. It'll bounce to the 48-yard line, take a center roll into Aliquippa territory, and now to the 46-yard line there, where it goes out of bounds on the near side. Henderson and Patrick are out wide right. LaSala runs into Abercrombie in the backfield. There's a fumble on the play, but Abercrombie recovered his own miscue at the 41-yard line. So a loss of yardage on the play. That'll cost him about 5, close to 5. It'll be second down. We'll call it 15 yards to go for the Quips as the clock rolls here, approaching the 10-minute mark. That's time left in the ball. Henderson and Patrick again wide right. Abercrombie dots the I behind Riggins. LaSalle at quarterback. We've got a motion penalty now. LaSalle rolling to the right, firing downfield. It's incomplete. Good strong rush that time. As we mentioned, we have some word in from the instant update desk. Beaver has defeated Wilmington 14. That was at Wilmington, at New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. Blackhawk, final score there. They have defeated Moon at home tonight. Blackhawk winning up in Darlington by a score of 14-0. Now the Quips on offense again. Here's Abercrombie at the 45-50, 45-40, spins at the 30 on the near side and is down from behind. Coming up to make the stop on the play for center, Ron Rebar. But Abercrombie just showing some dazzling running. He is well over 200 yards tonight.
This thing communist is going to have him for
217 yards for Raphael Abercrombie tonight so far. 19 carries. LaSala, play action fake. Now pass over to Abercrombie in his hands, and it was in the backfield. LaSala is a quarterback. Unbalanced line, strong to the left side. Here's the pitch back. It'll go to Taylor. Taylor sweeping around the left side. Had the... Yeah, it's about 3rd and 7. 27-yard line is where it is. Darrell Patrick is back in. Henderson and Patrick are the wideouts. They are left and right respectively. Tight to the formation this time. Riggins, halfback option pass. Throws downfield, has nobody down there but defenders, and almost picked off by center. Coming in the way. LaSala is a quarterback. Riggins and Taylor are in the backfield. They now split. It's a pro set. LaSala back to pass straight into the pocket. Now tries to get away at the 30-yard line. He'll be dumped. Moves ahead to the 28, but that's as far as he's able to go. On the 9:07 remaining in the ball game. Quips 27, Trojans nothing. Center with the football, first down and 10. They just took it over on downs. Vlasic back to pass, nobody to find. He'll be sacked again. Got to pity poor Mike Vlasic. He has not had a chance at all to set up and pass.
They've had some success here in the series downs before this, and
now Vlasic will go into the shotgun. Double wideouts to the left side. Mike slips, almost falls. Now they're going to say, no, he was down, I believe. Let's see. Nope, they're 0. Aliquippa over center. This is not the ball game that a lot of people thought they were going to see tonight. Not at all. Well, they wore freedom down in the second half last time. They were not able to do that this week against Allen. I thought you'd be down in the 60s, you know. No, you're not one of those guys, sir. 7:33 left in the game. We've got a new quarterback in the ball game. He's going to roll around the right side. He's going to find some yardage, too, at the 10, 15, bumped out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. In the ball game now, quarterbacking for center is Rich Lipscomb.
Kind of hesitates for a couple of seconds before he
Winkle is standing at the goal line. Strong rush by the Quips. This time it's going to be straight up in the air, and it will come into the stands. Let's see what the referee says it went out. He's going to say at the 21. Very, very bad punt. It's first down and 10. Aliquippa with the ball at the center 21. LaSala turns hands. Abercrombie, he is buried in the backfield. Coming in there quickly, Jeff Sowers with a mean hit. I can call that one. Loss of 3, second down, 13. Ball sits at the 24. Quips come up. LaSala brings him down in the eye, strong to the right side, turns hands. Second man through, Henderson in the backfield this time. On the counter, down at 9. Royba coming back into the ball game here. And checking out for the Quips will be one of the newcomers, James Williams. High backfield. Strong right side. LaSala, quick pitch. Here goes Abercrombie at the 20, 15, turns it upfield to the 10, to the 5. He's down there from behind. Raphael Abercrombie just doing some dazzling running here tonight, adding on yard after yard after yard after yard. Abercrombie on the evening. Quips come up tight. Aye, strong left. We have movement in the backfield. LaSala will hand off in the middle. And inside the 5-yard line now. Abercrombie, the ball carrier.
232 yards, right?
27-0. Quips. And threatening again with 5.5 to go. Here's a handoff. Abercrombie untouched. Touchdown, Aliquippa. He probably could have. Well, Dawkins will kick. LaSala will be the holder. Here's the snap. They put it down. Dawkins' kick is in the air. It is no good. Wide to the left side. So with 5:09 remaining in the ball game, the score remains Aliquippa 33, Center nothing. Let's take you over to Ambridge for one final time. Randy Buckwalter with a recap of that ball game between the Bridgers and the Fighting Tigers of Beaver Falls. Live on BVP Sports, where the tradition continues. So 13-7, final over at Ambridge. Ambridge over Beaver Falls. Blackhawk has defeated Moon 14-0. Beaver has beaten Wilmington 14-7. Here's the kick from Aliquippa. Going to Thad Powell, the 10, 15, coming to the near side, bump down at the 17-yard line. A penalty flag down at the 4. Yeah, just about 32.5. 5:01 remaining. Clock starts to. I don't like to call them off early, but 33-0. Wow. Here's center. Back to pass is Lipscomb. Has a man. It's complete. And squirming through and moving up into Aliquippa territory with the football now is Danny Young. Billingsley comes out wide to the right. Slot right formation. Lipscomb back to pass. Strong rush. He's going to be buried in the backfield. On the tackle for the Quips. Leading the rush, Anthony Taylor, the starting safety. Lipscomb at quarterback for center. Split backs. Handoff up the middle. Danny Young hugging the ball with two hands over the midfield stripe and into Aliquippa territory at the 47-yard line.
And now they're rewarded. Let them play.
That'll give them their time in the spotlight a better chance.
That's right.
And not come in completely cold. Here's Lipscomb trying to run the option to the left side. Moves up over the 45 and down to the 44-yard line. Still a yard shy of the first down. One of the newcomers, Anthony Adamson. 4th down and 11.5. My fault. Look at the wrong stick. Here's Lipscomb. Back to pass. Sets a screen for the center. Here's Danny Young, and they saw it coming, didn't they? Aliquippa coming in on the play that time. Rich DePetris right in on the receiver. Danny Young nails him behind the line of scrimmage. The Quips take over on downs at their own 46-yard line. 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. 33. LaSalle still in at quarterback. We'll try to identify as many of them as we can for you. William Coleman is the wingman to the right. The receiver in the ball game to the left. Wayne Ferguson is in the backfield. LaSalle will now pitch to the other back, Cliff Rivas. Rivas trying to roll to the right side. Is buried behind the line. Lewis's brother John was the quarterback here a couple of years back. You remember him? Last year, as a matter of fact. Eye strong to the right side. Ross at quarterback now. Ross fumbles the snap from center and recovers his own miscue. Still Aliquippa's ball, but this time it'll be third. Right? No, they're going to. It's third down. Here's Ross getting set to draw the snap. Does so again, fumbles again. And I believe he's going to recover it again after our ball game and our coverage here at Aliquippa, which ends in about 6 seconds from now. Clock continues to run. No one wants to stop it. Quips will leave here with a 33-0 victory over their rivals from Center High. So the final score again, Aliquippa 33, Center nothing. With Eddie Sabolik, I'm Chris Shovlin. Stay tuned for the post-game show. It follows in just 2 minutes. We'll be back. Let's make it quick, Eddie. Give me a 2-minute timeout, Brad. 2 minutes.
How many yards?